Welcome back, everyone, to another D&D horror story. My name, of course, is DM Rhino, and if you like this video, leave a like, leave a comment, leave a, ring the bell, do all the wonderful things that you do. And today, we're going to be having a look from another D&D horror story. This is also deleted. We don't know the username, but it says, "The horrors of being the only woman in a party." Yes, definitely not as bad as other people here, but I really want to vent right now. Recently, my party got all mixed up. The old DM had to take a break because of work, so one of our old party members decided to take up the mantle of DM. I didn't like this guy as a player. He made a lot of sexual jokes that made me uncomfortable, and he doesn't understand the game mechanics or just ignores them for his benefits. I can't tell. He called my character, aka me, a few derogatory terms in the past. He also just complains if he doesn't get his way. Rage quitting, derailing the game. You get the picture. He had a thing of sexualizing my characters until I basically played a granny. We also had a few new. We also had a new person join when the old DM left. All of the guys would blatantly talk over me, but this new guy is by far the worst. I can't get anything in edgewise, and I don't want to have to yell at the top of my lungs to get to do anything. I made the joke that they only really care what I want to do until it's my turn in initiative. The other thing is, everyone, with the exception of my husband, assuming I'm a cleric or a druid, I've only ever played fighters. I've gotten yelled at by these guys for not healing them. I've never played any class that heals. Okay, so far a lot of red flags we can tell. But yeah, just like assuming that someone plays a cleric or a druid and shouting at the player for not healing, that's always bad. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Um, but let's see what else there is over here. I was almost at my limit with all of it when the old DM left and this guy stepped up. I thought maybe he would be better as a DM than a player. And I like to give people the benefit of a doubt, because I'm an idiot, I guess. Anyway, I was wrong. He made a home brew for his first time DMing, and in this home brew, everyone but the other players started off as slaves. He included a gross brothel with more detail than the rest of the town. And I had a DM PC that married or owned the madam of the brothel. I could go on for hours about how shifty this entire premise and the world was, and how mad he was getting that we weren't playing it right. We decided to unalive the slave owner. The main thing I'm upset about right now, though, is my entire character. I had a really cool premise. I'd come up with a lady knight. He didn't tell us anything about the world or that we were starting as slaves. She had a whip as a starting weapon. I picked it out because I was thinking that would be a kind of cool Indiana Jones stuff. It's a cool idea. Generally, whips don't do a lot of damage, but you can always homebrew a whip to do damage. Well, the DM basically made my character a dominatrix the first time she used the whip. Whenever I tried to whip someone, he would say they came. Oh, that's gross. Even when I critted and killed the bandit, he said he came and died. He knows that stuff makes me uncomfortable. I told him that it wasn't cool. My husband told him that that wasn't cool. The old DM told him that wasn't cool. And I was going to and that we were going to kick him out if he did that one more time. He still did. It just makes me super mad that in this town I can't find good groups. The good one used to play disbanded. Yeah, oh, okay. The good one I used to play in disbanded after our venue closed, and the other DMs still around tend to be in bigger creeps than this guy. I'm 100% at the point where no D&D is better, and I just ghosted the group, which I'm not even sure they noticed or not. Uh, then there's like this whole thing at the bottom. It says the group thinks I'm a healer. I'm not. Talks constantly over me and makes sexual jokes. So this should have been at the front. And the last little bit says I left the group a couple of weeks actually. Okay, that's good. Well, I'm really sorry. I don't know what happened, but that's there's this nice little rule that DMs have. Is called Spotlight, where we actually go around the table and we try and engage in our players to make sure that they're doing a good job. We are spotlighting them to say, hey, what does your character do? What would your character do here? So you go around and you talk about all these things. But like I know that women have a really hard time finding D&D groups, and you don't want to be the DM that gives like creeps them out and stuff like that. And if people have told you, hey, stop doing that, stop doing that, be a cool DM and make the game fun and exciting. Don't be like an idiot doing these things because you got a power trip, or you couldn't do this stuff in high school, whatever you want to do, right? Just be a good guy, don't be a bad guy, you know so yeah, I'm really sorry this happened to you, and I do hope that you found a better group, um and that you were able to uh, like continue playing D&D, because it is a fun game, and it's a community game. So sorry about that. But yeah, that was another D&D horror story. Remember, if you like this video, hit like, subscribe, ring the bell, and I'll be back tomorrow with another D&D horror story. Until then, everyone, have a wonderful day. I'll see you all tomorrow. Cheers.